mí me dicen el Rambo, me conocen por ahí. Desde abajo comenzamos, ahora ya estamos aquí. Me conocen por el Rambo, ya no les vuelvo a decir.
Ya. La lonja se me salió. Alright. I haven't wear the best in a minute, dog. It's a little snuggy. I think I got bigger. Fucking the tamales from the Christmas food. Fucking, I have to go back shooting and training, dog. This motherfucking tamales got me good. Alright, ya listo? Alright. So look, guys, welcome to Rambo Nation TV, man. Today's episode numero 4. And I couldn't be happier and excited to have my brother JC in the building, man. Wicked Out Gunsmith, man. Am I correct? Did I say that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Alright, Wicked Out, man. So check it out, guys. Today's going to be a good episode. I'm going to tell you guys what. We are going to get to the bottom of a lot of information, misinformation, and we're going to get down to the bottom of what's legal and what's not legal. And
basically everything. I guess we'll cover everything.
In California, we're going to cover a lot of stuff. But also, most importantly, too, we are also here to talk about my brother's business. JC has a very good business, actually. We didn't brought a lot of arsenal. Usually we would have
everything right now is currently at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
So
in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas. It's going to be there till Friday.
Till tomorrow?
I have to go back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I have to go back tomorrow.
So we would love to have this whole table full of weapons, and you guys would trip out so much cool stuff that he has actually worked on, and it blows my mind. Because I remember when you started this, how long you been doing it now?
So, originally it's been 10 years.
Wow.
Dang. But remember what I was telling you, I started small.
Yeah.
I started stippling at home.
Which is,
yeah.
It's still, for our viewers, this is what he means. It's the grip, right?
Yeah.
It's the grip.
Exactly.
And I'm not sure if you guys can see it clearly, but this is a very
all
important.
By hand.
All by hand. And it's important. I'm going to tell you guys why. You can get a stock one. Most of the stuff, they're not the comfort and they're not solid for you can get a solid grip on them. Like he did the bottom for your finger. This is your trigger finger clearly. And then just the way it feels in your hand.
Feels good.
It feels great.
It's a lot of people get not hate, but those Amazon Prime, sticky $60 wraps and stuff like that. I mean,
I've seen that.
They're cool. My experience, well, personally, I never got them, but there's people that have gotten them. They wear out. They wear out.
It's like wear and tear. Yeah. I get it. The cool thing about that, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So, because you've done it on plastic, and I know you did it like perfect example. He did this on my 44 Desert Eagle, and this is rubber, by the way, and he was still able to do it. And it's crazy because usually you have to replace this or do something else, right?
But it starts warping or stuff like that. I mean, I still had to sand it, still had to do everything else.
Exactly. And the grip on this, it's a heavy gun, first of all. You guys don't know what a Desert Eagle, or there's a 44 and there's a 51. A 50 cal, right?
Yeah, I got the 50.
You got the 50. Actually, you can just change the barrel on those, right?
Yeah,
it's the same gun, just the barrel.
Gun, it's just the barrel. I mean, if you want to have a 50, you'll have a 50. But
and this is what I'm telling you guys right now. This is what I look at what he did. It feels good. It feels really, really good in the hand. Like it's a heavy gun regardless. So this is why I love this gun, by the way. It could be a 44 or 50, don't matter. But I'm gonna tell you what.
It could be a hammer.
It's a fucking hammer. If you don't get to put somebody down with this,
just throw it at them.
You can just
fucking. It's not even a pistol whip, dude. That's like hitting somebody with a car, dude. The fucking crowbar and shit.
I don't even consider this as a weapon, as a gun. This should be considered as a tool.
Well, technically speaking, the guns are tools.
They are tools. You're right.
Oh, sorry, but it identifies as a broom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna identify
why does it identify as a broom? Because you could sweep the house.
I'm gonna identify as a hammer, dog. That's what's gonna be. Mine's gonna be a hammer. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude, but the way that everything's going right now, I'm like, fuck. Pistol braces and everything. It's disappointing, dude.
Is that just California, right?
No, it's the whole United States.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. So it's bad.
No.
It's bad. It's basically you own a pistol brace. For those of you that don't know what a pistol brace is, it's basically you own an AR pistol. I own an AR pistol. You could either have the normal buffer, which is cool. All right, cool. It's supposed to be a handgun. Pistol brace, you literally brace your arm and you shoot with it. Pistol brace, cool. It was developed for people that were amputated or military, you know.
So it's like a handicap.
Yeah, exactly. That I think the ATF really fucked up. That's literally taking off. So at SHOT Show, ATF had a booth. This guy in a wheelchair rolls up, veteran. He's paralyzed from the waist down. He's talking to us and he was telling us, like, I'm gonna go up to the booth and flip him off with the last 2 fingers I have. He served in, I think, in Afghanistan, dude.
Wow.
And the thing is, he cussed him out. He's like, what are you guys gonna do next? Take my fucking wheelchair?
Right.
You know, F you, this, that, this, and everybody's like, dude, shut up. But I'm like, I mean, what's next, dude? You know, our crutches, you know, no, crawl. Same shit.
Yeah.
I honestly think that they need to review the case. They need to review everything. And it's sad because for law-abiding citizens, they became criminals overnight. We became a fucking felon.
It's crazy because you're right, and I'm 1,000% right about what you're saying. And I want to take the time I want to give a shout out and thanks to all the people that have served in the Army, military, Navy, Marines, Air Force, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true, and it's fucked up that I love America. I love this country, but it's starting to become difficult to actually continue loving this country. That's the way I was brought up. We, like your age and my age, you know, we're older guys. This new generation, I don't think they will understand how much they've taken away from us, and how much they've been taken away from us.
Well,
you know.
Then again, dude, it's like no matter how much we do to improvise and kind of
even regulate, like they follow the rules.
You know, we do whatever it takes to not get in trouble. But the only bad thing about it is like you're still gonna get in trouble, even with fucking. I don't want to get into politics and stuff like that. I'm neither party.
Right.
I just believe in what's right.
Right.
Simple as that.
I agree.
But not even fucking owning a fucking gas stove.
Yeah.
I'm Mexican, bro. I like tortillas, and you know, and it's like
el comal,
bro. You know, I like that little
we don't do the microwave.
So it's like
good point.
What's next, bro? Like you know, next thing you know, it's like all right, you know, electric cars. All right, cool. Everybody has a preference, but I thought that you know we have the right of expression, the right to do whatever we want, and everything. Let's put it this way: if a criminal doesn't give a shit. What makes you think they're still gonna give a shit, dude? No, well, imagine, hey, mijo, you know, making pozole. All right, cool. Fucking FBI, ATF, like those videos that I've been doing. It rolls up. Are you using a gas stove?
Yeah.
20 years.
You know what? It's true. Because to touch on that subject, it's funny because like everything you're saying is 1,000% true. Like it seems like they're trying to control us more and more every single day, and it gets worse. Because, like you said, we were supposed to have freedom, you know, and it doesn't seem like we're having that anymore because they're controlling everything, and it's so hard for you to have any choice or choosing any preference of your liking anymore. It's what they want you to like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
it's manipulated.
It is.
You know, so it's like,
and it's a fucking sensitive issue that even we have to watch what we're saying right now.
Pull the microphone closer to you.
Put it closer.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna add it anyway.
We gotta watch even what we say, what we look at, how we basically even speak. I'm like, God damn, I'm even scared to fucking fart. You know? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes, like, am I gonna offend somebody?
And that's the thing. You honestly, we're gonna offend people regardless. And this, even right now, we're doing this episode just to give you guys. Honestly, we should have clarified this in the beginning of the show. All the weapons are safe. None of them are loaded. None of them have a mag. Okay,
there's no ammunition.
There's no ammunition in in these guns at all. All of them being checked multiple times, not once but multiple times. And I know you guys see me enjoying a nice cold beer and thinking like, "Wow, these guys are idiots," and this and that.
No, not just that. I'm gonna clarify something. I have a government clearance FSC.
Nice.
I'm certified to even possess, hold, and work on a firearm.
Nice.
I'm FFL also. So, technically speaking,
Yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong.
Thank you. See,
You know,
heard it from a professional. So, thank you.
So one thing's for sure. One thing's for sure. What a lot of people, from when I started to now, the gun community has grown drastically, dude.
In a good way or in a bad way?
No, in a good way.
Okay,
you know
good.
what it was though? During the pandemic, the riots, everything, the sales of firearms went up.
Oh, dude, you can't even buy
Drastically.
ammo or nothing.
You couldn't buy shit.
No, dude, it's funny you say that because when the epidemic happened, which is the COVID-19 and all this stuff, right? People went crazy and went and bought a lot of guns, and it was. I remember going to Turner's, and my last gun that I purchased was this one. Was this 1911, and everything. It was so hard to even get anything. I think I waited like 3 months just to even get this because they didn't even have it in the store. There was nothing in the store.
There's nothing.
It was empty shelves. They only had the display ones. And that was it. You can't even buy those.
No, that's just for show.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing was crazy. I saw different, I want to say different people from different countries. I'm talking about never seen that before in my life. And I've been buying guns for a long time.
No.
But seeing all type of different cultures going into a gun store and these people didn't even know how to even. They don't even know what they didn't even know how to use a firearm. They didn't know what they were buying. They were just listening to the store salesman, and they were like, "Oh, I want this," but like, do you even know? Like, no, but this is what I found on YouTube. Like, nah, you're looking at things the whole wrong way. What do you want it for? You want it for sporty, for home defense,
home defense,
and
this and that. There's always
all type of weapons in the stores, and people are like, listen, can we do the stereotype? Because I know you're good at this, and I want you to start it off.
No.
Come on, dog. We got to do this. So look, I might have my brother.
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
No, you shouldn't, because people need to hear this. We're gonna do a stereotype right now, starting now. So can you please start it off? The first stereotype that we all kind of know on the gun, want to say community, please. bring it. Because we have a few of those, man. We got the guy. Let me start it off there. We got the one guy, the stereotype guy that goes into the store, doesn't know jack shit. First of all, he doesn't even know what's a 9mm, a 40, a 45, a 357, a 38. He doesn't know what's a 5.56 or 223 or a 308.
There's different grains. There's different companies. There's different projectiles. Obviously, there's
different barrels, different lengths.
There's everything. It's complex as shit.
Right. And you got that one stereotype guy that goes in there and says like, "Yo, I want the biggest gun in here that does the biggest."
No, the worst one. I want a 9. It's like,
yeah,
which one?
I
don't know, but I want a 9, and you're like, okay, Glock, Smith and Wesson, Beretta, Sig.
Yeah.
There's what do you want? I don't know, but I want a 9.
Right.
All right, cool. You know which one you want? That one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a 9mm. Yeah. That's a 40. Oh, well, I want a 9. And
listen, in the stores, if you guys ever go to a gun store, everything's separated. If you guys didn't know that, you got a section of 9mm, your 40s, your 45s, your 3 revolvers, which are the 38s, 257s, 308s. No, I mean, sorry, just 38s.
44.
The 44.
38 specials.
38 specials. What else? They even have 9mm revolvers.
Yeah, there's a lot of different companies. I've networked with a lot this past week alone, dude.
Well, Smith and Wesson and Ruger.
I mean, yeah, it's the most. Me personally,
more popular ones.
I don't. Really? I don't. Never owned the Ruger in my life. Bro.
Really?
Yeah,
I got a few of those. They're pretty cool.
Nah, like me. I mean, like I told you, my first gun was a Glock 34. Gen 3, and then after that it just blew up.
Really?
It blew up, and then that's why when everybody was like buying guns or ammunition and shit, they were like, how it's a privilege for you to have so much ammo. I'm like, dude, I used to buy ammo when it was sold at Walmart.
Man, Big Five. Well, Big Five still sells.
Yeah, Big Five still has them.
Kmart.
Kmart had them?
Kmart,
I don't think Kmart had them. Am I tripping? Yeah,
I think Kmart did had a. They were trying to be like Big Five at one point. I think they did. Okay, we're gonna research that. We're gonna have to research that.
I think if anything, it was more like airsoft.
Yeah.
Type of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Like, maybe right.
That's what I think, because then, I mean, Walmart at some point was like, "Nah, we're good. We're not selling anymore." You know, and it's like, now it's like, the whole regulation that's happening, dude. It's like, it's so stupid. Like, you're not gonna stop bad people from buying ammunition with a background check.
Yeah.
Like they could just go to. I'm not an attorney. I'm not telling anybody to do this, but it's illegal if you go out of state, you buy ammo and you bring it back.
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
Oh.
All right.
They're not.
They're only supposed to card you.
Right.
For your ID, just to make sure that you have the legal age.
Right.
All right. That's it. As soon as you bring it back, as soon as you cross the fucking, the state line, that's automatically a felony.
If you get caught.
If you get caught. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not gonna stop bad people from doing it.
Yeah.
It's like law-abiding citizens had to break the law during the pandemic to go do that.
Right.
All right. Because they were, I think, only limiting like 4 boxes per caliber.
I remember.
And now it's like, I thought you guys had a drought. Like, there wasn't anything. The whole ammo shortage was bullshit.
It was bullshit because people, they just put panic on people. It's the same shit when it happens with the toilet paper.
What the fuck does the toilet paper have to do with a pandemic? I ain't leaving the house. Okay, what part of the house are you not leaving?
Yeah.
Like, are you not leaving the fucking restroom? Talk about having the best seat in the house.
I guess. These people, thought that having toilet paper around their home was going to stop the COVID, which it was with this. And you know what? Like I said, this is another of their tricks. And it was like controlling. I'm
gonna be honest with you. Look, the COVID thing. I'm not a whole conspiracy theorist or stuff like that. It was real. All right. I had COVID. And it was really, really bad.
I'm a questionable man. I question everything.
I'd be questioning everything.
Listen, me and you, Jason. Let's be real. Okay, and this for our viewers too. If you old enough to understand the system and how the government works, right? Like we know. You come from a background of training and even knowing how the government works because we have worked around with the government. I also have worked with the government on a different scale. I've been in my bad shits and I've been in my good shits. Now, it's one thing that I could tell you guys how this shit works. When they put panic and fear on people do the dumbest, stupidest shits to think that they're gonna take whatever they can to survive, which is the stupidest thing. In reality, we don't need all that shit.
No,
honestly. But you guys are so focused on what the social media, the news, and these people are telling you that you guys are not thinking clearly or thinking straight. You guys are just doing dumb shit. They're basically making you get scared and panic. And when people scare and panic, they're never gonna be clear-headed. They're gonna just do dumb stuff, right? Same shit with a weapon. You ever seen a man who's scared holding a weapon and he's panicking? You know what he's gonna do? This guy's never gonna be able to aim right or focus. He's gonna do something stupid.
Or he could fucking shoot himself.
He's gonna end up hurting himself or hurting someone else. You know that.
Yeah.
Same shit that happens when it happens with this emergencies or situations, right? Now, the toilet papers, the out of food and this and that. I'm like, listen, that's not true. A lot of stuff, people were just rushing into the stores. They didn't let the stock people from the back to stock back up because as soon as they put something, it was gone.
Yeah.
So they were like, look, we can only stock it when the store closed. The store closed. They opened it up the next day, and everything was gone again.
Like same thing with the fucking eggs right now.
Yeah, perfect example.
Like fucking huevo rancheros. Sorry. They're not $8.99 no more, bro. It's $22. I'm like,
hey,
oh,
Jay-Z, we had that
shit.
fucking situation a couple months back about the aguacate and the lemons.
What happened? What happened to that conversation?
It just went away, right? Now is the huevos. Now it's it's funny you said that.
Stimulus check hit. I don't want the eggs. How much for the chicken?
Yeah,
I'm about to start slanging huevos.
Start slanging huevos. So with any custom part you do with a gun, you get a 12 carton of huevos.
Yeah, a little 12 carton.
The
brown ones, all right, the good ones,
the organic ones.
Organic.
Hey,
like, man, those, I'll tell you what's organic. When you go to the rancho and you actually see the fucking chicken lay it, all right. If it ain't moving, it ain't organic, bro. I think the craziest fucking thing that I saw, dude. Went to a sushi bar, bro. All right, that fucking fish was alive, bro.
Well, what kind of sushi place you went for?
No, I was in Japan.
Oh no,
like,
okay, see that's different. I
was in Japan and I had seen that, dude, and I was just like, okay, I'm convinced, it's real. The guy looked at me like, who are you? Like, it's
Mexican.
Mexican.
Mexican. We like our fish and shrimp not moving. We like them cooked. not raw. It's funny how we were talking about this stuff too, because I want to make sure that our viewers also understand that. Especially, I want you to tell them too, because you honestly you have more experience than me when it comes down to this kind of weapons. Because you know you this is your profession, this is your job. My job is to fuck shit up and use them. Clearly, you know how to use them too, because you have to use these weapons. But you have a really specific skill that I'm really impressed to take a weapon apart, and I don't mean just to take it apart like how we take it apart to clean it. I mean you go super thorough on taking it apart, piece by piece. And remembering how everything goes back together.
These hands hurt, dude. Like gunsmithing and all that.
That's a serious shit.
It's a man's way of how to build a Lego. Honestly, you know. But the thing is, it's like there's some common sense stuff that you could do. Cause me personally, there's some stuff I can't do, dude. And there's certain firearms that are just. Fucking.
But if you can't do it, you don't do it.
No. But here's the thing, though. I always do it regardless because I want to learn.
It's a risky thing.
It's a risk.
It's a risky thing, man. I'll tell you that.
But here's the thing: that risk could open a different door.
That's true.
It could open a different door. You could do everything. Because I at first started just working with Glock.
Okay.
Now it's going CZs. 1911s, Kel-Tecs, AR-15s, nice. AKs. Albert from Syndicate.
Shout out to him.
He builds AKs by hand.
Damn.
Drills the holes and everything. FFL, everything. Those are probably one of the best AKs I've ever shot.
Nice.
And we developed one made out of forged carbon, like the one I was telling you is at SHOT Show, and they have multiple different, obviously, gens and everything when it comes to AKs and stuff like that, but they're Russian spec, so they're as identical as the Russian one.
But they're American.
Yeah,
ones you
they're
have?
built here in the United States.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, but they're 7.62. You know, they're perfect. You know, for those of you that don't know, the original AK came from Russia.
Right.
You know, the Kalashnikov.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. These
those things were actually probably one of the best manufacturing rifles at the time.
Yeah,
because they were kind of like indestructible, kind of. You want to say?
Those things went through everything.
I know, and they tested them, and I mean when
mud
they tested them, water,
they
mud.
tested them. You know, I don't know which army still has them. I'm pretty sure it's probably still the Ukrainian army and Russian and everything. Yeah, so
yeah,
I think that they still use them. I understand that the United States still has their M4s.
Well, Pakistan still has some of those too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Those are their favorite shit.
Thanks to Joe Biden, now they have ARs.
Which it's fucked up to say.
They fucking left them, dude. They left them, and then they're like, "Oh, fuck it, leave the dogs too."
Yeah, they left the dogs. They left the
dogs. They left
helicopters.
Everything. They armed them, dude. They armed them to the teeth.
And missiles and. These people didn't even know how to use this technology. Now they know how to use it because they even left the instruction manuals with the equipment.
They left everything.
Everything.
They left everything.
And sounds like a coincidence.
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
That's. You ever heard of the case? The case when Obama was actually president? What he did in the Mexican border? Look it up. Facts. Fast and Furious.
Oh, when they were transporting, that was Fast and Furious 6, I think, or 5, something like that.
No, dude.
The one when they're going under tunnels, right?
No, but check it. No, this was a real operation. This was real. Obama.
You gotta be specific with the Fast and Furious, dog, because we got a lot of Fast.
That's the name of that operation.
Oh, Fast
and Furious.
Oh man, I thought you were missing the movie with the Obama.
Hear me out.
Hold on, man.
Obama at that time had an operation going to infiltrate the cartel, right? And what they did was we're like, fuck it, they like guns. Why don't we fucking supposedly be like arms dealers and we sell them guns? Everybody's dead, bro. Nice. Those guns are gone. So they armed the cartel.
Okay.
Or wherever the fuck those guns are, dude.
Right.
Gone. Those guns are gone. And you were talking like they were hauling weapons, all right? Yeah.
And this is something we can research and shit. Right.
Sure enough.
Look, we try to be as accurate as we can on the show, and trust me, everybody's gonna have their own opinion and their own.
Everybody has the right to their own opinion and stuff like that.
We're not trying to convert or change nobody's shit.
I read upon it,
But we would love to get the comments, and my man can go and respond to you in those comments in the YouTube comment section. Because this is what this man's here for too. Because Jesse can tell you, the truth is like, oh, you're right. If you want to debate it, by all means debate it. Now, when you guys have a question, remember specify, hey JC, I have a question, or hey, I think you're wrong, and so that way he understands it. Because you ask me these questions, I'm gonna send them to him because I'm like, where do I respond to this? Because like I said, I'm more of a gun enthusiast, and I want to say I use these weapons for my training and my safetyness and my protection for my loved ones and myself. But a lot of people, we were talking about that, like a lot of people buy guns and they just buy guns and they don't even know what they have.
Some people don't even know how to clean them.
I know guns that they're fucking like, dude, you can't. They cannot even fire because they're just been sitting there for a long time.
Oil and grease daily.
Exactly.
Not daily, but
not daily. But when you use them, clean them. After using them, clean them, put them together. If you don't know, nowadays you can go Google or YouTube. A lot of YouTube videos can tell you how to take this shit apart now and put it back together.
Yeah.
So
until they get taken down.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can take it to your local gunsmith, or not the gun stores. Gun stores don't do that, right?
Certain ones do.
Some do.
Some do.
Okay.
Some do.
Not. I know Turners don't do that.
Turners. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think they do.
Like Chris from Turners, if it does, let them know.
Okay.
Chris is one of their sales reps, and probably seen when they post stuff. Guy with the beard. That's his name.
The guy.
Yeah, his name's Chris.
What store does he work on?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But I do know that cool guy, everything. But he's more than happy. If you had a question about maybe Turner's cleaning stuff, or maybe they could direct you to somebody.
They usually do. They actually directed me to people too, like a bunch of times, because, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I'm not scared to ask questions. And that's the thing. When you go to a gun store, don't think that you like, oh, I know everything, because you don't. So it's okay to ask the store people there that they're selling the gun stores. Our retail guys, tell them, hey, I want to purchase a gun for home defense. I want to purchase a gun for sports, or for just indoor shooting or outdoor shooting.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, always ask questions,
yes.
Especially when it comes to related to firearms and stuff like that. And not just that, it's a big investment, all right? They're not cheap. They are not cheap, okay? If you want something cheap, the best thing... Oh, man.
No,
what's that gun called?
Which one?
The stupid, what is it called? Forgot what's the name of that handgun, dude. I don't even... Somebody's like, can you work on it? I'm like, I don't want to.
Which one was it?
It was
mine, or was it somebody else?
No. What's the name of that gun, dude? I forgot the name of it. Basically, it's a $200 gun.
Oh, hell no.
All right. That shit's heavy, but it's a good gun. It shoots and everything, but the thing is, it's like... I wouldn't know one of those shits, dude.
You can use a slingshot and use a bullet with this motherfucker.
It's like how they said, dude. Men learn to arm themselves the day they picked up a rock.
That's true. I agree. And just also to clarify with you guys, we're trying to give you guys as much help and knowledge when it comes to these weapons. And I want to kind of go and have my brother JC kind of give you guys a specific rundown gun by gun, because I want to show you guys. Like I said, we didn't brought all the weapons. These guns are in Vegas right now on the show. I only brought the ones that he actually customized.
And gonna do more.
And we're gonna do more.
Upgrade them more,
of course. And this is why, trust me, if you guys know my gun collection, I will have a whole table full of stuff, and he would have. He's actually probably would have the floor and the wall full of more guns if we would have bought mine and his together. Actually, we probably would have been in jail right now, because they probably would have looked at it like,
they'll probably be like, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
Like, this is
goddamn Mexicans.
This is a goddamn Mexican taking over.
Damn.
Shit, might have to edit that.
No, but
so I want to go down you want to start with the big ones or this one?
Well, number one, we should also let them know we are in California.
Yes.
Based
in California.
We don't have a weapon limit, but we do have a weapon limit purchase.
Okay, correct.
So
yes.
When you buy a gun, you have to now wait 30 days until you could buy another one.
And hold on, let me. And you know what's fucked up? That they keep changing this, and it's fucked up, because I know, and this just changed again. I want to say a year ago, and when I used to go buy guns every month, because like you said, you have to wait 30 days for a handgun. for a shotgun, you can buy them
like 12 of them if you wanted to, or like rifles.
Right.
So I think it's center fire and all that, and the laws are changing.
Every
literally, dude.
Fucking time,
literally,
dude.
you're gonna have to. We're getting to that point where if you're a gun owner, you have to become an attorney. Like
you have to know your shit.
You have to know every little detail
I agree.
down to it, because let me tell you something. No disrespect to police officers or anything like that. I work with a lot of cops. All right, I could name a couple of them. I don't want to disclose that.
Yeah, let's not.
But
let's not burn
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I have a AR pistol that's a CA7, which is from Franklin Armory, which is the AR pistol.
Right.
Juggernaut Tactical ended up coming out with their own.
It
is considered a handgun by law, by FFL, by even the ATF. All right, ATF marked it down as a pistol. That's why it's called an AR pistol. For those of you that don't know what an AR pistol is basically, in California, they could sell it to you as a single shot. So every single time you shoot, you have to load it again, shoot, load it again.
And this is a AR.
AR pistol.
But
so
it's AR, but you have to cock it back.
Yeah,
every
it's a
time you
single
shoot
shot.
one
Yeah,
bullet.
exactly.
10 round mag.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's a certain company that was like, you could make it semi-auto, and they went through the books, they went through their attorneys, they went through everything legally to make it semi-auto, meaning that you won't have to be doing that anymore. All right, cool. What's the loophole? All right, well, the loophole is that you have to have a mag lock, but it'll be semi-auto. I don't like when people say, "Oh, it's fully semi-automatic." Fully semi-automatic. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's just specify that, because
so
it's fully auto is when
it's just
you just
pull the
one
trigger
burst.
and it's gonna go.
you hold that, you hit that trigger, and it's a full burst.
And just hold on for the ride.
Yeah, just hold on and keep it sturdy, right? The other one you were saying,
semi-auto. It's shot per pull.
Right, shot for pull.
You know.
So basically normal, pretty much.
Yeah, but the way that administrations and like all these other fully semi-automatic, and it's like,
no, it doesn't work.
What is the
it's
fuck
either
is that? It's
yeah.
either fully automatic, semi-auto, or of course single shot. I seen a crazy ass video where this guy did a bolt action rifle. He's like, oh, we took off all the scary features, and everything. Yeah, I think you've probably seen it. And then he turns around, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. Like, I laugh sometimes, but then I'm like,
listen, man. And this is another one thing I want to talk about too. There's a lot of instructors, and I don't know I don't want to burn you guys, because I'm trying to be respectful here, and I don't want you guys to hate on my video and then flag me. So I seen a lot of instructors. Okay. They watch a lot of videos, and nowadays everybody's trying to ride the wave, and this is one of the things that I always talk about, and not just on, and not just in this business, and I mean on everything. People ride the waves, and when I mean ride the waves, they think it's easy to do what this man does, which is not, and they think like, oh, I see a lot of YouTube videos, I could do this, and he's like, oh, I just need to do this shit. I could take a gun apart and do that. I can sand it off and paint it. Listen.
Stop using paint. Number one.
Okay, there you go. See, perfect example. See, being a professional is telling you guys what to do.
Stop using fucking paint, dude.
Tell them how hard it is to fucking clean their shit.
I'm leaving. I'm like,
they said we're gonna need another episode just to explain that shit.
I'm like, look, I don't.
My man's face says it all, dog.
I don't like to bash other places that do supposedly Cerakote. Guy brought in firearm and was like, hey bro, I want to change the color on it. Alright, cool, brings it in. Mind you, I didn't know what the hell was I gonna work with at first, and he brought it in and everything. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck did they do to your shit? Oh, it's Cerakoted. Oh man, that looks like a spray can. And he's like, nah, it's Cerakoted. Let's find out.
Okay.
I took the gun, took it apart, saw all the residue in the inside. I'm like,
oh shit! I seen that video. I seen that
when
video.
I dumped it in the acid tank. So when it comes to Cerakoting and stuff like that, there's certain processing procedures that you have to do before you Cerakote. You have to sandblast. You got to do XYZ.
Right.
You got to do this and this and that, and then you have to wash off residue. Obviously, our hands contain a lot of oils.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what we do is we use acetone,
Mm.
acid tank, dipped it in there, and the whole thing just started to. Have
Yeah.
you seen
Yeah.
when they use like paint stripper?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it just starts to peel out.
Yeah, it's just like gets
And
like burning.
I called them and I told them, "Hey man, how much did they charge you?" Oh, $325. They charge you $325 for this?
Right.
I'm gonna send you a picture right now. I'm not gonna tag you on it or
Yeah.
nothing, but this is garbage, dude.
Yeah.
They spray painted your thing. Like, man, I think plastic dip would have hold up harder. No offense, but they he ended up calling them
Nice.
and they hit me up. Please take down the video. Please take it down.
See,
And I was like,
that's
you guys are literally raping people with prices for supposedly being Cerakote.
where they're not doing.
I'm gonna tell you something. Cerakote has good products that are scratch resistant. They're heat treated. They're XYZ. They have different, series from H, Elite. They have everything. They even have Cerakote that protects it. They're all UV protected, but they have some that are military, use.
Nice.
Where if they try to even use like a UV light or heat detected, it will not pop out.
Nice.
Which is kind of like infrared, or they won't be able to detect the firearm, especially they get hot.
You're right. Right.
That will prevent it from even coming out.
Wow. Okay.
Very expensive.
See, that's
but
that's like some military green.
yeah, but I mean, if people have the money for it, they're gonna do it. I mean, you could do it to if you could modify your car, you could work on your home, this and this and that. You want to be more on the good side with your firearm and stuff like that, so you won't get caught up. Especially if I'm not saying this, but you don't know if the fucking perpetrator has fucking thermal glasses or something. I doubt it, but I don't even know nowadays. But
Right.
there's just so much into the gun world, dude. And then
it's a
to
lot
even
of things in the
spray,
gun
even
world.
to even spray Cerakote, you have to be certified.
Yeah.
By
Cleaning
them.
your own weapon, you have to now be certified.
Yeah, so it's like but you have to be
Just
certified
spraying oil.
by Cerakote. You gotta do the training, because let me tell you something. On purpose, they there's this company, dude, that would do really, really bad Cerakote jobs. I'm not gonna throw any names. And I've gotten maybe a handful of customers that come in and they're like, "Hey, they fucked up my Cerakote. Can you redo it?" I'll be like, "Yeah, handle." Who did it? Oh,
Such and
they
such.
did it.
Right.
All right, cool. 2 days later, more people,
Right.
and it keeps going. It keeps
So,
going.
But
keeps
see,
going.
you gotta take those fuck ups as a blessing. So you gotta take the bad with the good. You know what I mean? So their business go down, but and that's what, and we're gonna talk about that hater shit, because that's what it comes down to. Because now you got competition, and it becomes like a real fucking sabotage hating shit.
Oh, also,
Right?
there's gonna be the first gun show in LA in
They
over
haven't done
20
that
years.
yeah, no. Has it been that long?
20 years.
Dude, they used to do them in Orange County.
No, but
and-
that's not
and-
LA County.
So where's it gonna be at?
LA, downtown
No way.
convention center,
Oh my god, dude, they're gonna be.
and it's gonna be 2 days.
Hey, the camera's off. The camera's off.
Yeah, we'll talk about that right now.
Audio's on, but
Oh, never mind.
camera's off.
Yeah, we'll
Good
talk
thing you
about
told me. I was gonna say some fucked up shit. They better have some motherfucking gay ass guard motherfuckers. They gotta have a whole squad. All this snatch and grabbing motherfuckers.
it. No, so it's already
They
been.
gonna arm all of South Central LA in one day.
No, but it's.
You
But
know?
yeah, but when it comes to Cerakote, dude, they really messed up the hard working people stuff, and it's like,
But see, Jay-Z, that's the problem too, because like you said, and this is a good thing, because there's a lot of people that really don't know shit, and they just be like, oh, you got a guy, they posted something on Instagram, or they started a page.
yeah, I
Like,
get that
oh.
all the time when they show it to you. Like,
Right.
can you do this? I could do it
And
better.
listen, in pictures, everything looks good. It's just like a bitch when they Photoshop their tits and ass. Them bitches look bomb. You see those bitches on a stock basis with no makeup and none of this shit. This bitch is like, damn, what the fuck happened to you? You look like the witch, not like the princess. And the videos and the pictures look like a princess. In real life, you're a witch. You know what I mean? Like, you see this bitch
That
look
can
over.
be deceiving.
They got the mole, and then they got they got the bag.
Man, so
No, but see, and that's the thing. You got all these people with their nice you know, of course they're gonna post the cool shit they have in their shit, but when you actually look at the weapon and you're like, yo, who the fuck did this shit? But you gotta take the bad with the good. So the bad is, you got these people fucking somebody's gun, fucking up their work. They bring it to you. Now you gotta correct their shit, plus do a better job. And like you say, it's not cheap because now you gotta do extra work because you gotta fix their shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But you gotta take the bad. And this is the good that comes with the bad. You pick up more clients, more work, and you're doing it the right way.
Yeah, as it should be.
It
should have never gone that route.
Now, what is the turnaround time? Is it depending on the?
It all depends.
Work, right?
It all depends. It all depends on the job that they want. Because I mean,
Right.
we're going, especially me myself, but I'm also partnering up with other companies. So we have
those companies a shout out.
yeah, FN coming
out.
soon. FN, if you guys are not familiar, those are the FN 57s. FN's a good company, good firearms.
AK that we're talking about.
No. FN, the 57s. You know which ones are those, right?
Yeah.
The you know the 57s. We met them at SHOT Show.
Yeah.
Literally 2 days ago,
Nice.
and we're doing a limited edition 10 guns
Whoa.
made out of forged carbon.
Legal.
Yeah, but contract with FN.
Nice. Are you
Glock.
one of those guys that are lucky to have one of those?
Well, I'm working on them, so
You should
no,
have
I'm gonna shoot them. Yeah, but
you should have one.
I should have one.
I
yeah.
hope you have one. 'Cause
Yeah,
I want to
and,
use it too.
I'm like, Mossberg jumped in also.
Nice.
Mossberg said that we're gonna modify and do also 10 batches for shotguns. I'm not sure which ones they're gonna send in.
It could be a pump or it could be
semi-autos or whatever.
semi-auto.
So the thing is, we're the reason I'm saying we, because the guys that I'm working with Syndicate, Syndicates, I'm sorry, they we develop crazy ideas, and we all bring it to the table and we discuss it, and then at the end, we make it happen.
Nice.
At the end of the day, the thing is, when it comes to SHOT Show, people think like, oh, anybody could go there.
No, and you know what's true? A couple years back, and
I mentioned
a couple
I'm
years
gonna
back,
make it.
Yeah,
And I told you I'm gonna make it.
And you did said that, and that was over about a year ago. And is you were starting to be, well, you were working.
I was doing
you
doing
started this business as openly, I guess you want to say this, and then you took upon other people's guns as a business.
Yeah,
and this is where you come in now, and this is why, honestly, like I said, and to my people out there, my viewers, JC, I highly recommend him. Not just because I know him, but he's also a good friend of mine, and I consider him a brother. We actually have gone together shooting. We shot a couple times. He has worked on my guns that I love and I trust him with. Like I said, I would have loved to have more of my guns here, but I brought the ones that he actually physically worked on. And this is the AR he worked on. It's a cheap, basic AR, but I love that he came and did his custom work. And like you said, this one I use a lot when I go fucking shooting and shit. And as you can see, it has taken a beating, and he still holds really, really well. As you can see, this work that he did is just great. You know what I mean? And this is one thing that I love. I love that the Springfield that you did, the 40, how you cut the slide, and look how beautiful this thing is. Look at this camo, man. This camo is just insane. You know what I'm saying? And then you did this. This is the stuff that I love. You can see there. But this is like I'm talking about. This is like top notch for me, custom shit. I did my beautiful 44 as well to match my AR because I wanted it to be twins. But now we're gonna do something different with it again.
I wasn't plating, and now I am.
Yes, which we talked about it on one of our first episodes,
it's
right?
Crazy, dude. It's crazy, dude, because at the time when we were discussing that, I didn't want to get in it.
You say you didn't. You're right.
I didn't want to get in it.
You said that.
I understand that everybody has their way of working and
but you can
doing
only
their
do
own
so
touch.
much with what you limited yourself.
But here's the shit, though. Not a bash on them, but I'm gonna just be really honest. There's gold plating people that don't do in-house gold plating.
Yeah, they take it to somebody else.
Yeah,
and they take the credit for it.
Yeah, and exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
I do in-house.
And because it's all in-house.
I do in-house.
Everything.
I even post videos.
I've seen
doing
you.
it. Okay.
I've seen your videos. If you guys go and I know, and tell me if I'm not. If you go to his first post, you can see how he has progressed from the first generation of him working on guns to how things are now compared to the beginning to now. It's just it's like a crazy badass, evolved fucking badass craftsman that you've been doing.
Yeah,
And you got to take credit for that, bro. I got to give you mad props for that, bro. Because honestly, I seen the hard work and the dedication that you've been putting into this, and I see the passion that he got more deeply into it. That you said things but like I said, we did an episode in another page that we had, and you said you wasn't gonna do that, and then you are doing now that and more.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you.
Please do.
I got a lot of support from people that were very close to me, but I've gotten a lot of support from my wife at the time.
Okay.
And she was like, step it up a notch. She pushed me to do better.
Good. That's really good.
And to this day, she was like, don't stop. Go bust your ass off, because that's what you're good at doing. That's your legacy. Do it. All right. My wife Michelle at the time, she actually was the one that got me the gold plating machine.
Nice.
Straight up.
That's
I'm not. You know what? Flat out, I'm gonna say it. If you got a good one, hold on to him, bro.
There you go, guys.
All right, because I'm gonna be real with you. Entre las buenas y las malas, she's always stuck by my side.
That's good.
And even though I work countless hours, all right, because I don't work a 9 to 5. I'm gonna be real with you.
This is,
if you want a fast turnaround time,
yeah,
you're gonna throw some elbow grease and man hours in that
That's
shit.
true.
All right. So
this man does like a 20-hour shifts and only sleeps 4 or 2, and then gets shit done in 2 hours.
I don't even drink alcohol, dude. Like
I'm drinking for him.
That's
why I'm.
I'm right here in my water. I had a little canteen with coffee. But at the end of the day, it's like I just gotta keep it pushing, bro. Like at the end of it, put it this way: I started working from home in my garage.
That's true. I remember
right?
that.
I started doing it there. After that, I was telling you, I'm going to get my FFL.
Right.
I got my FFL. After that, it just kept progressing. I'm going to get a CNC machine. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
And look at where you're at now. And that's the beauty thing about it, man. That's why I'm really proud of you, bro. And I want to tell you that myself. I interviewed a lot of people back then. But you're one of my... Besides because you're my brother, bro, you're one of my favorites, man. Because I love guns. And the passion that we both have in this thing is one of a kind.
I also think that also it's like an art. It's
a masterpiece, bro.
It's an art that even when I'm dead, they're still gonna be here, bro.
And we're gonna take appreciation of this art. This is like for us, and like I said, this is for the gun enthusiasts. Like when you do something custom to your weapon, this is your weapon, right? I hope you guys keep your weapons for a long time to the end of time.
Like bury me with me.
Yeah, bury me with mine. But I'll pass them to my families.
Look at that.
This is the. Now you want to explain that one, because see a lot of people, and I know, and you want to explain to them why, because this is not something you can purchase over the counter, by the way.
Yeah.
So you want to explain that?
Okay. That's a good topic, actually. Okay. I'm actually even gonna get a little bit closer to the mic. So, what a lot of people don't understand in California, there's certain handguns that we cannot purchase. All right. We have a freaking handgun roster that limits us which guns we could own, because California says the less handguns that we have that are concealed will stop criminals. That's so cute. It didn't work.
It still hasn't worked.
And then he's even laughing. Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't, and it will never work.
It will never work.
I'm gonna tell you something. In Mexico, all right, in Mexico, if you don't know, guns are illegal.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, they still got them, It's like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle be like, I hate guns, but I got them.
Right.
Nah, I'm just being honest with you, because, all right, so what the handgun roster does is says that any gun that's newer from, I think, 2001 or 2003 when they implemented into law. So if, say, for example... Glock example, right now in California you could only get probably Gen 1 through 3. That's it.
You want to explain what that is? Because this guy, some of our viewers, they just be like,
what that means is that this is even I'll give you a perfect example. There's Camaros, right? There's generations and this and that, even with LS engines and stuff like that. Okay, there's different gens and stuff like that. All right, cool. Same thing with guns. There's different generations. This one in particularly is a Gen 5.
Right.
You're good. I checked. It's clear.
Save my beer.
It's a Gen 5. The only people that could actually own it in the state of California is law enforcement.
Right.
Right away, they're like, then how do you have it? Now I'm like, all right, so let me get that.
Dun dun
All
dun.
right. There's something called there's something called consignment.
Right.
All right, consignment. There's 2 ways that you could get it. If literally, if you have a cop friend
Right.
that's like, hey, you know what? I don't want the gun anymore. You want it?
You can transfer it to.
Yeah, it's called a PPT, which is a private party transfer.
Right.
All right, they transfer it to you.
You still gotta wait the 10 days period, right?
Yeah, but your background check is literally like it takes like anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. But the 10-day thing is a cool-off period. That's literally saying we don't want you to come in here fucking pissed off, buy a gun, and you go do some fucked up ass shit. All right. Dude, we're Latinos, dude.
I know.
My tias have been mad at each other for about 15 years, and they still remember and they still hold that grudge. I'm like, no,
They're still not talking to
they
you.
still hate each other's guts.
Oh my god.
So that doesn't work.
Imagine, Jay-Z, that you know how they give you that waiting period, so you know you do is they call it the cool down.
Cool off period. Yeah.
Imagine, this is just a funny joke. Okay, don't take it serious. Imagine you all cheerful, happy, purchasing a gun. You gotta go and wait 10 days. You gotta go pick it up. You got one asshole that cuts you in traffic. Now you got road rage. Now you want to go get this gun so bad, and it's the pickup day. And you be like, yes, give me the fucking gun now. Because you see the motherfucker still waiting in the light.
Yeah, he's putting gas at Shell or something. And you're like, what now?
You're like, hurry the fuck up. Now, if you guys know that when you purchase a gun, and after the 10 days and then, you know, you got to pick it up, it still takes about an hour, maybe sometimes more, because they got to give you training.
If it's your first time, they tell you about how to load it, how to show them and that. Because there's something called your little FSC card, basically saying it expires. What a FSC does is literally just paperwork saying that you're not an idiot. Well, we all are to a certain extent. I'm not perfect. Like I'm trying here, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying.
I mean, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, and that it's not gonna work. But to the PPT transfers and stuff like that, that's how you get it. Or say, for example, if somebody lived in Nevada does not have a fucking handgun roster. They could literally just get whatever the hell they want. That's pretty cool. If they decide to move over to California, they have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 90 days
to comply,
to tell them I brought this over, and then it becomes a registered legal firearm in the state of California.
And they don't have to comply to this, like what we comply to. Like, for example, like the AR, this one has a what's it called?
The Hellfire. Yeah, the Hellfire.
Yeah. So basically, this is the button, and let me explain to you guys. So the new laws basically has this fin here, right?
Well, there's two ways. There's the featureless,
right,
and then what you have right now, that configuration that you have is featured. Right. Meaning that you could have an adjustable buttstock, right, which is you could shoulder it, move it, whatever. Right. All right, cool. If you have an adjustable buttstock, you could have a hand grip at the front, literally like a pistol grip.
Oh, right here,
right here.
Like
okay,
that, right?
Yeah, and you could have whatever you want. Magazine wise, and we have a 10-round capacity magazine.
Correct.
During Freedom Week, if you guys don't remember, you guys could actually buy legally. I'm gonna call it normal capacity magazines because they were not high.
Right.
All right. Normal capacity magazines that were legal to purchase.
Correct.
All right, and that only took place, and it literally was like a week.
Yeah, super small window.
Like I stocked up a lot.
And matter of fact, a lot of people didn't even know it. No. You only knew if you had a gun and like one of your.
If you're a gun type of person, I would know. You know.
Right.
So the thing is, that happened. It went through. Judge Benitez approved it and everything. Well, they wanted to go to court, and we still haven't got an answer to it. We still haven't got anything. We still haven't even got an answer to the handgun roster, the magazine ban, the assault weapon ban. The assault weapon ban is basically the stupid fin and all that to be California compliant.
Right.
I seen people that shoot faster with these stuff because they train themselves to it.
Right.
All right.
Now the thing too with this one's like I was explaining too. So you got the fin, you got the
your buttstock stays locked, so you can't move it.
Right, this just stays in one place.
You cannot have a vertical foregrip in the front.
Correct, but with this little thing right here, this little button right here, basically it opens up the top.
Yeah, it breaks open the action, and then you press the mag,
and then it comes out. Now a lot of people, they are not used to this. It takes a little bit of while to get used to it.
Yeah.
I got so used to it to the point that I made all my ARs and my AR-10 to this. It's just because for me, once I'm done shooting, for me it's easy to just do this, release, swap out, boom, and bam, bam, keep going. You know, it's that easy. So, like I say, the more you practice it, the easier it gets, and the better you get to it. Now, you got the people like the shotguns, the other shotguns, like the.
I still gotta go. Yeah,
the VR80. The VR80, you have to take the whole thing out, and this thing has to come all the way up for you to be able to release the motherfucking mag. And then once you release it, you gotta put it all back together and put it. Now those things are a pain in the ass. Like this is why a lot of people they like them, but they're a pain in the ass to enjoy. Like these ones are easy because it's just pump. You know, you load it up, boom. You know, boom, boom, and that's it. It's easy. Those semi-auto shotguns, right?
Oh,
like
I have semi-auto shotguns. You've seen them, right? Huh? The ones that I quadroed with.
Oh yeah, dude. And this one is fucking. Actually, JC is actually the real JC Wick because this motherfucker. You know, I want to see if I can find that video when we went shooting, and it was what handgun you had?
Well, the 34 where I did the
he did one. He did that thing where you put the bullet.
I got lucky, dude. It was first take.
It was on first take. I didn't thought you were gonna pull that shit off, and you fucking did it. He did that fucking round. Let me see if we. I'm gonna do it by hand. I'm not gonna load it, but just to give you guys an example, you put it here, right? I think that's what you did. Oh no, it was somewhere like that.
Yeah, and I flipped it.
You flipped it,
and it went in.
Somehow the bullet went in, and he just did that, and boom, shot the bullet. And I was like, I caught it on video.
Then I walked away.
And I was like, did this shit just really fucking happen? And if I wouldn't be recording, we probably would have never got that.
It would have took like 100 takes, if anything.
Probably would have, but you did it on the fucking first one, which is amazing. So imagine, that's how much, and this is the perfect thing, like, practice makes better. You have no idea. Every time you do go fire your weapon, it's either indoor or outdoor, you will get better. Practice your gun, get really, really good at it as, you know, calibrating your wrist, the weight, also the ammo you use. There's different type of ammo.
Please do not use steel core ammo. You would really mess up your gun.
Yes, it's shitty ass ammo.
That's one. Number two, they ricochet.
Yeah, they do.
They ricochet.
Also, if you use it for outdoor, they could start fire, right?
Sparks. Yeah, sparks. But not just that. I seen some bad stuff. Especially, I don't go to Hudge Roads anymore, dude. Then, if you guys are not from California, if you guys want to know what Hudge Roads is, it's basically free land.
It's a free land
BLM land.
Yeah.
That basically says, yeah, you could come and shoot out here.
On your own risk.
Your own risk.
On your own risk. And when we say that, it's really your own.
I saw somebody literally get their head blown off.
I seen somebody shot, and
they ricochet.
They ricocheted because people are stupid. Listen, this is not, and I hate to say this, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but I have to. There's some idiots out there. They just take shit to shoot. They don't understand that if you don't know what kind of ammunition you're using, the shot will ricochet. It can ricochet anywhere. Most of the time,
not just that. I shoot steel targets. I use, like, for 9mm, I have to use. I'm used to using defense rounds.
Right.
So I pack hollows. I pack 124 Hornadies or some plus Ps or 9mm majors.
Mm-hmm.
Those are defense. You know those. The hollow tips. All right.
Yeah. So hollow points and this one's right here, right? The difference is this one's they keep going into a solid something solid stops it pretty much, right? The hollow points pretty much they kind of stop on impact most of the time.
That's why a lot of law enforcement agencies use them because you have to think about not just your target but beyond.
Exactly.
So that's one.
If you miss, just know that the bullet is gonna keep traveling until you hit something solid or hit something,
or it just dies out.
But dies out, which is But and so real quick, for home defense, always hollow points. Always hollow points. For shotguns, home defense,
I use
slugs, buckshots.
Yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, if you shoot somebody with a buckshot in their leg, they're gonna miss a whole fucking leg. I mean,
or the birdshot. Birdshot is what they call
birdshot, the training ones.
They're good just to make a sample of somebody. They're gonna have a pain in the ass to get those little things out of their body, anyways. If you shoot them in the ass, or on the leg, or even anywhere.
Hot BBs.
Yeah, dude. Those things are like little bunch of little BBs. So
no, man,
the thing is, you got
pepper them a little.
just pepper them.
So the thing is, it's like if you guys ever seen Dave Chappelle says, "You know, in my house, I got a birdshot." Slug. You don't know what you gotta get. It's playing Russian roulette, you know what I mean? But overall, you guys need to understand too the different ammos that you guys use, because a lot of the people they don't know they use like this kind of bullets and they just travel. If you use it from home, these drywalls are super thin. These bullets are gonna continue. They can even go to if you shoot a gun like that with this kind of bullets in your home, and you don't hit your target, and it goes to your neighbors. You can hit somebody in your neighbors. You can hit somebody in their rooms while they're sleeping.
Fucking dog in the ass.
And a dog in the ass, or you know, it's a real dangerous situation. That's why you guys need to understand. It's not just about having a weapon and you think you know how to shoot it. It's also like what you load your weapon with. It takes a lot of things into having. This is a big responsibility. This is. I hate to kind of agree a little bit on some of the politician bullshit, but it is in our hands if you know what happens when we use these weapons, when we use them. So let me clarify that a weapon cannot kill nobody if it just
hasn't
grown
grown legs, nothing. So it's not out for your children.
It's not out for nobody.
It's not out for nobody. No. I think the there's a lot of misunderstandings and stuff like that.
It's very
there's a lot of things that people don't know what. They can't even though they try to put an ATF, like you know their lead director and everything, to be part of the organization, basically the leader of the ATF. Right. And they told him, describe an assault weapon.
I saw that.
Oh, you saw it, right? So retarded. You know he couldn't even say it.
Actually, so like a dumbass.
There's no such thing as an assault rifle.
Yeah.
There's no such thing, because if that was true, I'll have one.
Right.
Because I'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Assault rifle?
Yeah.
It's not assaulting nobody. Right now, it's just a rifle. It's right there. It's right there. It's not. It's useless right now.
A handgun is only a handgun when it's in your hand. Other than that, it's just a gun. Correct?
Yeah, and not just that. And then I hate the fact that they still blame firearms for mass shootings and stuff like that.
And you know what? That's another subject, because see not to get deeply into it, because that's gonna take another episode. But listen, mass shootings, all these guns that they have used at all these mass shootings has not been a legit by California state laws gun. All these guns have been completely illegal guns.
Well,
right?
On some occasions,
have there been one?
Some were actually like parents' guns.
Okay.
And they got them, and they want to go do their shit, which was disgusting. And then
but that falls on the parents for not having a secure way to.
Yeah, exactly. Weapon, right? That's negligence of a safety of a firearm. So it's like yes, you could do some time.
Right.
Okay. So,
as the person who used it and the person that they took it from, correct?
Yeah. Correct. But also the parents are gonna do time.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because even with that, dude, it's disgusting. Like honestly, I see the news and I'm like, great, great. And
it holds us back, to be honest. Like one person does one thing and it reflects towards everybody that has a weapon. And we were talking about this off the air about this. If the laws of the world, California or every other fucking country or state of the world would like to have a free gun world, which is no weapons, then that means the military, law enforcement, means
everything,
even the secret agents, and then the
CIA,
even the people that protects the presidents, who is supposedly his life is more important than anything. These people should not even have firearms then. So if you're gonna take it away from all us who we supposed to also defend ourselves, then
you guys included,
take it everybody. So we can also have a gun-free world.
Yeah, they're like, please give up your nukes. What about
what nukes?
What nukes?
What nukes we talking?
Yeah.
We don't have
nukes. They start taking off. So
give up everything. So and you know what? If you guys are gonna want me to give up my shit, then I want you guys to give up your shit. I want to have a police officer without a gun, so I don't feel threatened. How about that? Because the cop feels threatened, and we have a weapon. Why? I feel as threatening as you are. I'm threatened too.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit that happened this week, actually. All right, so I am CCW.
Mm-hmm.
I also do, I practice a lot of states' laws. All right, we live in the United States. Okay, I get it. But if you apply by the state's regulation, their laws and everything, I open carry.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, why do you open carry? You have a CCW. I have a CCW in California. I have a CCW in Nevada. All right, and then the rest, they fulfill the other ones that are recognizable. What that means is, if you get it for a certain state and other states recognize your CCW, they'll allow you.
Right. Correct.
All right. So, a lot of people were open carrying in Vegas, which is legal.
You know what? There's a thin line on that one. It is in certain places that they're strictly about.
Yeah, it's mostly not in the casinos, in the strip and shit like that. Okay, but here's the thing: we were out eating,
Right.
like south of the Las Vegas. All right, and I was like, I'm gonna just show off, right? Not just that, but clients would be like, oh shit, future clients and shit like that. So I did it. A lot of people did it.
You wasn't drinking though, right?
No, never.
Okay, good.
No.
Cause see, that's one thing, and I noticed that because I'm gonna tell my story after yours. Go ahead.
Yeah. Everybody just kept looking like, oh shit,
He has a gun.
he has a gun. I'm like, dude, it's probably the safest corner that you'll probably ever be in. Period.
Yeah, and
And mind you, I was not the only one. There was like about 20, 30 other people that had left the show and were just packing.
Right.
And they were right there. And people freaked out.
Yeah.
All right. Cops passed by and they were like, cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you know what? What happened to me in Vegas too? So when I learned that you can open carry, it was one of my, I can't say his name. One of my friends is Las Vegas PD. It's a funny story. We were doing a video shoot with a photo shoot with my cars, and he noticed something in my hip. Was clearly was my weapon, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you know you can expose that. You don't have to hide it." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Bro, you're gonna play down with me?" It's like, I was like, "Yeah." He's like,
dude,
"Come
you
on,
could even
dog."
have it in your glove department.
Yeah,
Load
no,
it.
yeah. And then he's like, "Look, bro, just put it. You have a holster for it?" Like, yeah.
You don't even have to have a holster.
I know, you just have it,
They there's a certain term that they use in
You can put it in your belt, right?
Yeah, it's called the Mexican holster or something
Exactly.
like that. And that's fucked up. Why would you guys call it that? why you guys gotta go racial, dude?
It can just be the holster, them handmade.
We'll just call it the belt loop. I
That
don't know,
or
dude,
made holster, some shit like that.
I
But it's
don't
always gotta be some shit to it. So the funny thing is, I did that, and I put it on my holster, and I had it exposed, and I was on the strip, but I was walking around. I wasn't entering no restaurants or nothing, and like you said, somebody noticed it. They called the cops. I got rushed in, and they're like, "Hey man, the cops were like, hey man, it's cool. We just want to know if it's all, it's
legit. Yeah.
So it's not a fucking illegal gun." It's like, no, it's legit. And then went and check it out and everything cool. And then they're like, all right, let me see your ID. Cool, man. They even put it back on my...
Yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't touch the gun or nothing.
They put it right
you
back
guys
on me.
disarm me.
Yeah,
You guys
they put it back in.
on.
And they did. They put it right back on me. And then they armed my shit. And I was like, cool. Like, yeah, people are just concerned. I was drinking, it was a cup and it has soda in it. For the naked eye, it looks like I'm drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
So the cops said, listen, we just need to check that you're not drinking. I was like, look, I'm not. You can smell it. It's like, I need to smell it. So they did. It was Coke, and it looked like if I was drinking
like a freaking Jack and Coke and stuff.
And he's like, you know what? It doesn't smell like alcohol. You mind taking a breath? The license was like, no, but I did drink earlier, so I did tell him that. I was like, okay, no worries about it. We just want to make sure you're not drinking and having this weapon on you. Like, no, we did that. But like I said, it's crazy how there's a thin line in Vegas with that. Because even I see motorcycle riders in Vegas, and they have their gun on them, and they're riding their bikes, and I want to say 95% of the population of Vegas in every car has a weapon. Those taxis, they all got guns.
Yeah.
Every fucking Uber and limo driver out there has a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Please believe that. Yeah. You're not gonna skip on this, guys.
Like when they say get out the car, get out of the car.
And they tell you if they don't get out the car, bro, just know it's not gonna work in your favor. So Vegas probably has one of the highest rates of drunk intoxications, because we know why. But it's also, like I said, you guys need to understand what places you step in, like Arizona, Texas, Vegas. It's
Texas, their guns have guns.
Dude, it's so true. I was in Arizona visiting my friend, and he takes me to the liquor store. I never seen something as in a movie situation or in a TV show. I see this guy riding a Harley Davidson,
And let me explain to you guys. He was an American flag, not just any regular size American flag. We're talking about the actual humongous American flag in the pole,
America flag
attached behind his motorcycle with an AR behind his back, a 1911 on his right, a 357 on his left, and he had an ankle gun, a 38, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, this guy is armed to the fucking teeth, and this is all cool. Not one weapon, but multiple, and a Harley Davidson with an American flag bigger than the fucking normal ones that we drive in our cars. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing in California? That's what I started thinking.
Same way,
I started thinking,
like,
what am I doing in California?
You know, it's crazy though. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be really honest with you.
It's getting harder to live here.
I think California residents too, are more armed now than ever.
Yeah. Not in the legal way, by the way, and not the people that need to have them. It's kind of messed up and fucked up in every aspect. Like, we can even go to stores, Targets, supermarkets, or even movie theaters, amusement parks, without having some kind of, backfilling in our heads or fucked up situation, thinking that
somebody's gonna shoot up.
Somebody's gonna come in here and do something tragically, and we're gonna end up being in the news. And you might sit there and you might be looking at us right now discussing this, or me drinking a beer and thinking, "Oh, these guys are all gibberish." Listen, we can say that as much as you want. You never know when it's gonna happen to you. You say, "Oh, that shit will never happen to me." Like, don't never say that. I hate when people say that. There's a lot of shit that happens in this world, from kidnapping to bad people. There's a lot of bad people. Actually, there's more bad now than is good. And why? Because people broadcast more of the bad than the good stuff. So people feed on to more of the bad stuff, and they see people getting away with it. They encouraging other people to do more bad shit. It's like, oh, they got away with it. Why? Because the news are so stupid. And I'm sorry to say this, but this is the truth. The news are the stupidest motherfuckers. They post bad shit, and they basically said they got away. They said there was nobody charged. No, they're still on the loose. They can't find them. They can't catch them. You know what you're saying? It's okay to do so because these people got away, so you can't get away with it. This is why I get so mad at people that are so brainwashed and they love to see the news, and it's all bullshit. Am I wrong?
Dude, there's PCs, which is a penal code, and everything, even down to VCs and everything. But I believe that our own California governor, yes, I said it, Newsom, messed up by changing certain laws and everything. All right, because for those of you that don't know statute of limitations, it's a big thing. So, for example, you could go freaking rob, I don't know, Target right now, and then you have your petty theft. Since it's under, they really can't do shit.
Yeah,
you could go do this, slap on the wrist, you'll be out tomorrow.
It's a catch and release. It's a super catch and release. It's a revolving door. And this is why this new generation and this youth are working.
They're out there stealing. They're out there doing stuff.
They're terrorizing the normal, hardworking people. Yeah. And they're destroying small businesses. By the way, they are destroying the economy. They're destroying the population of good people out here. We can't arm ourselves. We can't defend ourselves because we're the wrong. A person who is not paying taxes, who is either a crackhead or a homeless person, has more rights than the actual working American. You heard what I just said. You know how fucked up that is? These people has more rights than you, the one you paying taxes. These people ain't paying taxes. These people are living in the streets, munching out of the government. We are paying taxes. We are paying every single day. We gotta go to work.
Taxes to help them.
Pretty much. Honestly, and they have more rights than we do. We can't do nothing. The cops can't do nothing.
I get what you're saying about them having more rights, but then it's also they don't give a fuck.
They don't. It's okay, but and we're gonna get into this political a little bit, but politicians, listen. The president that we have now, and I don't want to get into Trump and all this shit, but listen, the guy actually pretty much kind of legalized them to do crack and be around schools doing it, and give him a place to do so legitimately.
He's protecting his fucking son.
I know that. And we know Brandon in situations, but this thing is like, when is enough? And we talk about this, right, Alex, about when we were doing the segment about who was my biggest motivation or people that I used to look up to, which was Cesar Chavez, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Roosevelt Park, Gandhi, even Mother Teresa. I know these people, and you know what they all had in common? They were just people like us, and we say, you know what, we have enough. When are we gonna have enough? When one of our other family members keep passing away because just fucking people, now they're walking into our homes and we can't even fucking kick them out. The cops can even kick them out of our own home. How fucked up that is, Jason. Imagine a fucking drug addict motherfucker walks into your house and you can't physically protect yourself because you're gonna go to jail. But this guy can fucking attack you with your own weapon or a kitchen knife. But you cannot fucking do nothing. And the cop shows up and the cop can also not do nothing. This is like, what are we supposed to do then? Also, am I supposed to move out and just give him my fucking property and give him my, here you go, take everything. You just came into my house and clearly you can own it now. This is bullshit.
Yeah, why you coming in here like you pay the bills, damn it? Get out.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, when is it enough?
I don't know, dude. I don't give warning shots. I'm gonna take a stand. And first of all, it's like, I'm gonna tell you some real crazy shit.
Please do.
Where I live, there's a pedophile that lives across the street. Registered sex offender.
Fuck them motherfuckers.
All right? 2 counts. I didn't know until one day I was watching a scary movie with my wife. And she's like, we just don't know who people are, huh?
You don't even know.
You don't even know. So we got on the, the sex offender, the registry. Motherfucker lives right across the street.
Just pops up, huh?
Yeah.
And and it's funny, it's true because they have these apps where you can actually check all this.
And not just one offense.
There's multiple.
Multiple. Twice. All right? So I'm like.
Now what?
Fuck pedophiles.
Fuck them. I mean, we all know the solution.
Fuck the sex trafficking.
Yes.
Fuck all that.
Fuck them
all right? Fuck all that. All right? Women beaters too. Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Personal. Fuck you too.
Rapists.
All right?
Fuck them all.
All you guys. All right?
Fuck
I don't have kids and everything. I see a lot of humans, not a lot of humanity.
True.
All right? So I'm gonna just say it like that.
True.
You could change to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Some people don't change. The only thing that changes is just time.
The behavior changes, but not the whole attitude towards what they're doing. Listen, let's not play the dumb card, mentally illness, and all this bullshit. Listen, there's right and wrong. That's it. If there were mental illness and all this shit, then you know what? Do the same test that you do for people that you imprison. If God forgives, why can the judges? Why we get judged by a human being who also not perfect and decides what to do with our lives just because we made a mistake? You know what I'm saying? This is why the system's fucked up. It's broken. Beyond broken. The people that are need to be, and the only ones that need to be behind bars. Let's just say the people that still sure they should get punishment, all that. People that need to be behind bars, even get the death sentence automatically. Rapists, pedophiles, kidnappers, woman abusers, child abusers.
Like the only way to stop a rapist or whatever, believe me, we'll stop them.
Oh yeah, we can. If you even let a woman carry their own and protect themselves.
This is what a lot of people don't understand. Gun rights are women's rights.
Yes.
I don't even want to get technical with everything because especially we live in an era where
it's a sensitive,
it's a sensitive thing.
Shit.
All right, the whole gender thing. All right, back to it. Just so nobody comes after me or nothing. Right. Whatever gender you are, even if you're non-binary. All right, cool. I identify as a fucking army tank. All right, that's that. I'm not even saying it in a funny way. I move slow. I'm bulletproof, and I have guns. An army tank. All right,
it's armed.
Cool.
Yes, I love it.
All right. On a serious note, whatever gender you are, trans, bisexual, lesbian, there's supposedly different types. Okay, right. It doesn't matter what you are. Shit. Protect yourself at all times.
That's true.
Protect yourself at all times. There's bad people out there.
There's more bad out there.
You are the only person that could honestly protect yourself.
Correct.
And you could protect your family, others. You see something, call it out.
Yes.
Because a lot of people are being shut down right now.
They're looking the blind eye, and you're right. They get their phones and record. It's okay one person to record, but we don't need 20 people recording. You can have 19 people doing something about it, and one person recording, and another person calling the cop.
And it's crazy because I believe that everybody should honestly own a firearm. I believe that everybody should own a firearm, but then it's also there's that little part of me that's like, no, I don't think you're ready for it. I'm not a look. We're all human. We all make good and bad decisions and stuff like that.
Emotion runs into everybody's body and our thoughts. You know what I mean? I get it. Sometimes even like somebody cuts you out for some, you know, going through some emotional shit. I get it. Those are the times that you're not supposed to have these weapons around you because you're not thinking clearly.
The most dangerous person is somebody that could actually control their emotions.
True. I heard that before.
I have a gun on me 24/7, and I'm pretty sure you do too. Okay.
I sleep with one and I wake up with one.
Okay. Yeah. I have the bathroom one, the kitchen one. You know, the one in the drawer.
Compartment.
Everywhere. The shower gun.
The shower gun. Yes.
Too? All right.
I got a freezer gun.
Yes. You know the toilet gun. The toilet gun. Yes. You have one too. Yeah. You had the crapper, and you're right there like, oh shit, I heard a bump. Yeah. You know.
Yep.
The closet one. Yep. Easy. There's the fucking door one.
The door one. Oh, I love the door one.
Yeah.
There's one when you do the stretch.
like I promise I'm not gonna move. You know. Yeah. So. I just believe that, you know, everybody should, you know, at least own one firearm.
It's to protect yourself and others, you know.
And not just that, but your home too. I mean, you work so countless hours and everything to protect your home, your family, just so you could go home and to get robbed.
And it's happening more and more often too,
dude.
Man. It's ridiculous.
You know, let me tell you something. It is happening more in the suburbs. You know why? Because they think that they could sleep with their fucking garage open. Okay,
which is stupid.
And they go up to Teslas and shit like that, and they tug on their door to see if the car's open. All right, what are we getting a lot right now? Catalytic converters. All right, catalytic converters. I'm so glad, dude. My truck never had a catalytic converter. Back in the days,
legally.
Yeah, state rev. Give me the ticket. That's cool. You know, but they'll be under like oh shit! Hey, wrong house, bro. Wrong house. This is
why motherfuckers with modified cars they sleep comfortable at night that the cars ain't getting stolen because we don't have no.
Imagine, he just saved me money, bro. I was gonna go do that shit tomorrow. Like, all right.
So look, if the criminal don't get your cat converter, the cars are gonna get you by state rev. So either way, you're fucked.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like a fuck if you do, fuck if you don't. So and it's because it's true. It's so true. But in reality, it's true, man. Like we have to listen. Take training. I encourage this video to make sure. A couple of things I want to make sure that, and you guys you understand the reason, the specifics of this video. Number one, safetyness. Knowing more about, getting to know more about these weapons, and if you want to learn more, by all means, we're gonna put JC's Instagram page. By all means, please take the time to ask him questions.
It's always good to ask questions.
He will answer.
I will answer. And the only thing that I have to say in my part is that your firearm would always be your firearm. All right, you can modify it however you want. Please do not put a full auto switch. You'll go to jail.
Right.
All right. Don't be stupid.
He's not gonna do anything.
I'm not gonna do anything and risk anything. All right. I've been doing this for, like I'm telling you, 10 years.
Right.
All right. And then went legit and everything.
It's professionalism.
And it's professionalism. I do have multiple contracts with certain companies now, you know, due to SHOT Show because of networking and stuff like that. And it's like, we have a lot to lose. I think I speak for other, you know, companies that are gunsmiths and that do custom work too. Not just that, but then you have the big guys selling firearms to, you know, militaries and to everything, you know. We have to do it the right way. And
it has to be. Listen, for us to continue protecting ourselves, unfortunately, we have to go through loops and hoops. And we have to keep going through it until I don't know when. But it is written, and it was going to stay written. Our Second Amendment is there for a reason.
Should not be infringed. That's what it is. It should not be infringed. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm slurring over here.
And I'm drinking. And I'm the one drinking. Now, the thing is, you guys to understand, man, is your God-given right. And as that is for your safetyness, to protect yourself at all costs. And the ones you love and what you love. In reality, man, we don't encourage violence, but
no.
Sometimes you need to understand that to defeat the bad, you need to do good, and the good might look bad, but it's not. You know, how else would you eliminate the bad stuff?
It's like I said earlier. Men learn to arm themselves the day they picked up a rock.
And everything's a weapon.
Everything's a weapon, dude. I could use this microphone right now.
Exactly.
You know,
I use this can right now that hasn't been opened.
hey, John Wick used the book.
A pencil,
and a book, but a book.
And a book. That's right.
Book? What's next? A ruler?
Hey man, you know what? Just off topic, I'm super excited for the John Wick chapter 4.
Yeah.
Is this? You think this is gonna be the last one?
No.
Come on. Hey, come on, man.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Getting old, man.
No, but I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you.
No. Spoiler alert.
There's gonna be a part 5.
Damn it. Is it still gonna be him?
Yeah, but that's after 5. That's it.
Damn. Okay. I'm excited just for fucking 4, dog. Cause it's funny. Right now they have it on special on I think it's on
HBO Max.
HBO Max. You got all 3 of them, and I'm already on 2nd. I'm about to rewatch the 3rd one. Maybe I'll watch it tonight because I want to keep catching up to this shit. Because I'm super honestly, dog. Every time I see this movie, I remember when it came out. This is why the KG got famous, by the way. If you guys didn't know,
Part 1.
Yeah. Because when he used this shit, everybody's like, "What the fuck is that?" And people didn't know it was a small compact shotgun. Because usually the smallest shotgun there would be.
Right, what is it? A 6-round, 3 and 3?
No, this one's 10.
Oh, that
5
one's
and
10?
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is a double barrel. There's the 1 barrel, and this is a double one. So, it's the 1 barrel, but double.
It's
double.
the mag tube.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
mag tube.
So there's one that you just load up 5, and this one has 10.
Okay.
So 5 and 5.
Okay. Cool.
And you switch off every time you're done with one side. You switch off.
Yeah, switch to the next.
Right now. John, actually, that movie made this fucking shotgun very popular to the point it went crazy on sale. It was cheap when it first came out, to the point when that movie came out after everybody knew what it was.
And then
the
in part 2,
it
he used the Glock 34.
That's
Glock 34, the Glock 26.
Correct.
And then Glock blew up, got
Right.
that one going, and then. Now he's running staccatos.
Yeah.
The 2011s.
And you know what? This is why I'm excited about the new movie. I want to know what new weapons he's going to use.
You didn't see what I posted? The Sand Viper and the
Is he using those?
Yeah, it's the Sand Viper and the Pit Viper by Terran Tactical Innovation. Shout out to Terran Butler. Good seeing you at the show, buddy. It's been a minute.
Damn, I'm excited. Those movies, and you know what's crazy? Let's be real too about that movie. As much as you think is yes, this is how you post this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what those of you don't know what a staccato is, it's similar to a 1911.
Can you zoom in on that? We're probably gonna use these pictures anyways and post them up.
Similar to a 1911, but it's a double stack 9mm. That it is a plastic lower. Basically it's kind of like a Glock. Well, I'm not gonna say that's kind of disrespectful, but the thing is, the staccatos they're more like competition guns. Mm-hmm. They don't move, dude. When you shoot them, they do not move. Solid. There's little to no recoil on them.
Accuracy is like right.
It's you could be accurate with any gun.
Yeah,
but the staccato,
not true, bro.
Yeah, dude.
At 357, even this one, it will move you. I want to say, couple little specks of that. It will not. It's humanly impossible, maybe to hit in the same spot. If you have to stop and breathe again after you shoot it to correct yourself back into point.
Yeah.
But if you're just going, boom, it's never gonna be in the same dot.
No. That's grouping, exactly. Like grouping alphas and all that. But yeah, like the staccatos, dude, they're nice guns.
Dude, it's bad. I can't wait for anywhere. Like I said, we got a little bit of topic.
And I'm like,
the John Wick, but
and the sad part, we live in California, can't own a staccato.
Yeah, I know. It's a badass gun, to be honest, too, man. I'm really excited about that shit.
But luckily, I have them.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Of course you did. Yeah. JC Wick, man. Overall, man. So, anything else you wanna say right now, JC, and kind of talk to our followers?
Well, for any custom work, go ahead and give us a call.
We're gonna put your Instagram there.
We do anything from hand engraving, stippling, slide milling with CNCs, RMR cuts, gold plating, black chrome. We're gonna do a black chrome edition 1911 for Rambo
and gold accent
and gold accents and everything.
Now this one's also gonna be it's gonna
go stormtrooper white with gold accents. So it's gonna be gold plated in 24 karat.
Yeah, I'm actually really super stoked for this one, and I'm gonna tell you why. I really did take the time to research if there was any white ones. There's some, but
they're
like,
not the same.
Nah, not for what we have in mind. So this one's probably gonna be like one of one for right now until somebody else copies your style. Because that's how you.
It always happens.
It always happens.
It always happens.
And then we're gonna be in the fucking debating shit. Who did it?
Yeah, we at Syndicate, and also my my gunsmithing my business. Also, we developed the first forged carbon AK-47.
Can't wait.
That one actually was at SHOT Show. Everybody tripped out.
I seen if you guys go to his Instagram, actually, you'll see it there too. Actually, right?
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, so we developed the forged carbon AK-47.
Yeah, and it's actually a badass AK.
It's dope, dude.
It's a really clean one.
So we're doing that, and then I have we have, because we all did it as a team. Like I told them, I told Andy, I told Paul, everybody else.
Big shout out to those guys, man. You want to give those guys a shout out, and also any other
if you guys are
any people who sponsoring you or helping you too, also for your business.
To be honest, ain't nobody helped me, dude.
Well, there's product out there you're using.
Yeah, of course, like even when it comes to plating and stuff like that, yes, there is product, but at the end, it's like I had to learn how to do it on my own.
Oh yeah, I mean the Craftsman is yours.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like
Cerakote.
for example,
Cerakote has always been good products. When it comes to the rest of the stuff, it's basically in-home type of stuff and stuff like that.
Fully custom.
CNCing I have one of the the CNC machines and stuff like that, which is very difficult, but you seen the machines when I cut them.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, but yeah, Syndicus, they have, to be honest, it was my first time shooting an AK with them.
Nice.
And they're like, dude, you fucking worked on this. Why aren't you shooting it? Give me that. And I'm like, all right, cool. I was sold. Honestly, I'm going to go buy one.
Nice.
So,
like I said, want everybody to make sure, like and subscribe and comment. But most importantly, by all means, follow my brother and check out his stuff that he has. His page is actually pretty educational as well. If you have any questions, you want to do any custom stuff, he's gonna tell you yes or no. Any illegal shit definitely is a no. Just letting you know.
I'm just gonna leave you on red.
Like, gonna leave you on red.
I'm not.
He doesn't want to make you feel stupid, but he's just gonna leave you on red because technically that is stupid. Can you put a? We were just talking about that earlier. On the Glocks, the switch. That's what they call it. Well, the button. I think it's the switch button.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's a big no. Just FYI, it's illegal. You can do how much time for that? I think.
If I'm not mistaken, years, dude. A couple years.
So I know everybody's is pretty popular because I seen you going around on the Instagram, and like I said, they always post this dumb bullshit. Fools are like, oh yeah, there's like a red button, blue button, green button. I don't fucking know. There's like all this crazy shit. In reality, you've seen all these people. They have these guns and they have this mag like this long that looks like a fucking
broomstick.
Yeah, looks like a baton stick.
Yeah, so
you're not gonna hit nothing, bro. I promise.
Not just that, but a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just take off the switch. You do know, since you cut that little...
It's illegal.
If you guys are watching, if you cut that little back...
Them that part, brother.
If you cut just a simple little back piece right there, I know the switch was on it.
Yeah.
I am not touching your gun. Like...
And it's respectfully nice to tell you guys right now.
I'm not touching it, alright? First of all, me and you, we both know that we had to do our time. We had to do our paperwork. We had to do our stuff. We had to pay our taxes and everything. I am not touching it.
Not doing it.
Respectfully and everything. If that's what you want to do, until I get caught. Okay. Luck could only be on your side for so long.
Nowadays, everything's trackable and traceable too, and there's no way I'm gonna go down like that either. And I'm not gonna burn
I work with a lot of cops, and they always tell me, I know exactly when they have a switch on it. And you know what they do? Even if it's cut, they're like, it's gonna be in the car.
Another thing, real quick.
There, perfect example. If your code, your serial number on your handgun, right, is to scratch or being,
there's a liquid that they could bring it back up.
I know that, but I mean, saying if you try to give my brother a firearm that is a ghost gun or
I'm not touching it.
It's gonna be a no, because I'm standing by him by that. We're not gonna fuck with it. I don't want him to fuck with it. He knows better too.
No,
so it's not just saying that he's not gonna touch it.
Yeah.
So it has to be 100% legit. Has to be registered.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about this about
Yeah,
the
like,
guns.
and not just that, but even with the guys that I'm working with, Albert makes one of the best AK-47s. And here's the thing, though. We are FFL 07. We could manufacture and sell. Meaning that what we could do is that we could make a shitload of guns.
Right.
And sell them to gun stores. But we still got to go through FFL.
Right. It has
ATF,
to get serial numbers.
Everything.
Right.
So don't even try to be like, well, I mean, you could build it.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to ship it to like... FFL, meaning, you know, your firearm license, and then you're still gonna have to go through background check. You still gotta do that. So simply just do it the right way, dude.
It's always better to do it the right way. Listen, if you get pulled over and your gun's
you're
legit,
fucked.
I'm
kidding.
Well, yeah, it's kind of depending on what kind of cop you get. Like me, I do have a CCW as well, and I have my exposed firearm permits because of my work stuff. Now, correctly, you're supposed to have your gun separated or locked. If you put your you can know you got the trunk,
your mags and the
glove compartment
and the handgun has
Yeah.
to be in the trunk. It's kind of crazy because for rifles and shotguns, you don't even have to put like a lock. Just throw it in the trunk, but
Yeah.
just obviously
Not
unload
loaded,
it.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
So, but you go have your magazines loaded, but as long as you have them separate from that,
They have to be
fine.
separate. And then the thing is, if a cop does pull you over, and if they ask you, "Do you have a weapon?"
Always,
it's always
be
better safe to
sincere
say
and
yes.
be honest with
Yes.
with the police officer, because I'll tell you something. Regardless whether you want to go home, they're in charge right now, and it sounds like, oh, you know, he sounds like he supports cops. I'm gonna be honest with you. They are people like us, all right? They do have some bullshit agendas that they have. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe that you guys should be pulling people over for fucking tinted windows. Okay, that's fucking stupid because you have tinted windows.
Right.
So I'll have tinted windows.
Correct.
All right? There's other crime. Go fight it, all right? Don't be like CHP, fucking AAA with a badge. Okay? So,
That's a good way to
you
put
know,
it.
so...
That's a good way.
You know, so...
AAA.
I understand that there's certain departments that have to do certain tickets per month.
It's a quote.
Okay.
You have to have a quote.
Yeah, so as long as you're honest and everything, be cool. Don't start shitting it. Don't be, you know, especially if you smoke weed, dude. Come on, man. Why would you have a gun with you
Yeah.
at the same time?
It-
That's
you
a
know
big
what?
no-no. Even when you do your paperwork for the firearm, that says, have you been, you know,
Yeah.
do you smoke marijuana?
Right. It's frowned upon. It's pretty common
That's
sense.
a gray area, dude.
It's a good area. See, look, you can smoke weed, just can't do it when you have a weapon on you. It's that simple. It's like, you can get you can do drugs and get drunk as fuck. Just don't go and play with a weapon when you do so. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. Most of this shit is common sense, but nowadays you have to even explain it now because the motherfuckers don't have common sense. So, like, where the whole point is, like, if you do get pulled over, I've been pulled over many times and I have my weapon in the glove compartment on the trunk. They're not, the mags are separated, the bullets are not there. So when they check the weapon, clearly they tell me, hey, we need you to get out the vehicle. We're not.
You're not under arrest.
Not
You're just detaining you
until we
for our
figure out
safety and for
right.
your safety, and that's
Which
it.
I'm okay. I cooperate. I don't give no attitude until I get one smart ass cop. When he talks to me as smart ass, I return the same attitude he's giving me. The energy he's giving me, I'm gonna return it back. Now, when it's gonna get escalating to the next level, then I do ask for the captain, and I stop talking to that person. Whatever he says to me, I ignore it. I don't interact no more because there's nothing else to talk. He has his bullshit attitude, and you're trying to get me out of my comfort zone for you can get what you want, which is for me to get fucking aggressive, so you can do what you really want
Or
to do.
shoot you.
Or actually have a reason to shoot me. So instead of doing that, like I said, you play your cards right, you know, you can really fucking even get them in trouble. So what I do is I ask for the fucking watch commander or whoever's in charge, and I wait. They have to call it in, and they have to wait until he shows up. Now he's gonna make the last final decision and call. Am I wrong? Right now, once they check my weapon and they know everything clears out because it's legit and I did it the proper way, you know, they're just gonna let me go and put everything back in my glove compartment. Tell me, okay, man, you're good. You know.
Yeah. Why do you have high capacity mags? Freedom Week.
It was Freedom Week. Now that's another thin line. It says we didn't have. I don't have receipts for that. So you just have to remember to tell them that. Yes, Alex.
The only thing.
What's Freedom Week?
Freedom Week took place, if I'm not
Last year?
mistaken. No,
It was
it has
last year.
been, no. To be honest,
It was last
I
year in
think it
summer,
was
wasn't
March or April of 2019.
No way.
Let me
Dude, it just
give me.
happened- It was another one that just happened a year ago, wasn't it? I think it was in summer too.
No, but
It was
what-
like a small window of it.
Hold on.
What is
Dude.
Freedom Week?
Okay, so in California, we cannot have high capacity
Over 10 rounds.
normal round mags over 10 rounds.
Right.
So what happened was that there was a case study and cases that happened at the same time where Judge Benitez was like, this is bullshit. It's unconstitutional. Lift it. Fuck you guys. You guys are stupid.
Pretty much.
So for 1 week only, people bought a shitload of high capacity mags. I did. I still owe the credit card company. So, and then after that,
I don't know how you just
they
keep
halted.
going with that.
They said, stop. And I'm like, it's too late, dude. Everybody has high capacity mags now. Right? So, everybody has them now. We're waiting for final decision, which is, okay, so even though this happened and you guys halted it, can we still grandfather it? Like, yeah, you guys are cool. But if the law changes, guys gonna have to surrender. Ain't nobody gonna surrender shit, dude.
Yeah, because after you legally purchase it, now they want you to give it back. But it's pretty stupid. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
so-
like, come on, dude. It's like, it's one of those things we were talking about. It's kind of fucking stupid and a thin line on there. Because, like, it's like when you buy a car from the dealer, fully stock, that is, and it's a fast car, for example,
Okay.
right? And it has sports mode.
Hear this.
Yeah.
Freedom Week lasted from the afternoon of March 29 at 5 p.m. until April 5th.
2020, right?
2019.
Oh, 29. You are right. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. March through April.
I feel like it
So-
was last year.
So everybody got a shitload of mags, dude. Everybody.
Can you sell those mags?
No, it's illegal.
Yeah, you gotta hold on to them.
Yeah, you got to keep them. Now, I'm
I don't think you should sell high capacity.
you shouldn't either.
No,
yeah.
but I'll hang on to them.
Because I have a case, and I went crazy too, and I did it because I was like, this is probably the only moment in time that we're ever gonna be able to do this, and I did went crazy as well. I did actually maxed out, and I want to tell the truth. My wife's gonna be mad if she ever sees this.
Cut.
No, we gotta leave it here. I don't give a fuck. She, 9 out of 10, she probably sees a little bit, but she probably won't see the whole episode because I know how she is.
She'll be right there.
Her $5,000. I did spend about $5,000 worth of that much from every possible weapon that I have in my arsenal. And the reason why in 2019 things were pretty fucking hectic. We thought we were gonna end up going to martial law again, and we ended up going into some deep shit. So I was thinking for the future, and I was thinking for myself to protect everybody that I can. That's why I did it. Did I regret it? Not one bit. Am I happy with my decision of spending $5,000 on that kind of ammunition and on the
mags?
the max? Oh fuck yeah! Would I get rid of them? Fuck no! You guys fucking fucked up. Y'all should take advantage of that.
Now,
Babe,
certain
don't divorce me.
companies, certain companies now, when it comes to magazines, dude, they're stamping manufacture dates on it.
Yeah.
Crazy. So it'd be like, I got them during Freedom Week.
Let me see the mag.
Well, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Like it says that you just got it yesterday here.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing that, but
You know what? That's a great idea. Now you said that. So can I do that to my mags? Like, for example, the ones that I have right now purchased, can I actually put the day that you just researched right now and actually get them engraved? Or, I don't know.
turn off the camera. No, I'm kidding.
Like, fuck.
No, when it comes to especially PMag and like all the
They
other
have like a
companies.
barcode, huh?
No, besides a barcode, if you had an AR mag right now, I could actually point it where it's at. Like when it comes to like example, your steel ones, right? The 1911,
Mhm.
they don't have it.
No.
My Glock ones, they don't have them.
Interesting. See, you learn something new every day.
AR mags, they got them. It's kind of weird.
That's
So
Can you take those extended mags to the shooting range?
yeah,
Yeah.
they cannot tell you anything.
because you got to tell them that you bought them on.
They're by law, they're not supposed to tell you about your property, bro. By law, they can't be like, sorry, you can't shoot high cap mags. If anything, they're like, That's right.
Yeah. I mean, those shooting range are. They know they want.
They're
us to
2A.
do, yeah.
They're 2A, bro.
Yeah.
That means they're pro Second Amendment.
Exactly.
They're not gonna be like, nah, bro. I'll give you a perfect example. When I took my AR pistol to the LA Gun Club, that I know everybody there really well. They were like, "Oh shit, is that the CA7, the one that had just came out?" Now Juggernaut brought out their own shit, you know. And I'm like, "Yeah, oh, you made it semi-auto and you have the maglock?" "Yeah, I made it semi-auto, have the maglock." "Sick. You're gonna go dump?" I'm like, "Yep." Bah, 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 bah.
Nice.
No, like that's tight, dude.
And this is LA Gun Club, and you guys know LA Gun Club is an indoor shooting.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of indoor shootings are anal when it comes down to even rapid fire or high capacity magazines.
Yeah,
you know?
but in most cases, I haven't got any complaints or any strict regulation when it comes to high capacity mags.
Yeah.
If anything, they're kind of more like, "Bro, I have more than you," and I'm like, "Good for you." You know, like I'm not trying to say it. I'll be honest, dude. Gun world, it's big dick energy type of shit, and I think they need to tone it down a bit.
Somebody needed to say it too.
Right.
I have I didn't listen. I didn't want to get into that because listen, I still know people in certain places, and it's right. I'm not gonna disagree with it because it's 1,000% right. There's certain gun stores, and like I said, I'm not gonna. I want to, but I don't want to, and I can't, and I could. I just don't want to. So I have a lot of good people that work in this industry, and for the respect for them, I don't want to insult their business or their workplace. I want to say their workplace because it's not their business, it's their workplace. Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of gun stores that have this big dig energy. They look down on people that are just like us, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they think they're better than us. Why am I wrong?
1,000% right. And then in other words, is like, bro, we should be as one, not separated.
Correct.
And they're like, nah, but that gun's garbage, that gun's this. Okay, everybody has the right to their own opinion.
They all got their own preference.
So cool, good for you. Oh, this and this. All right, cool. People might even tell me, you're a dick. At least I'm an honest one.
Love it. That's
like, all right, cool. But I'm only telling you guys, like, from my experiences, and not just that, but from what I've seen, and then just in general, like, you see some pretty messed up shit, dude. Especially like, one thing I hate that when during the pandemic happened, you know who suffered a lot, dude? Women, black women, Latino people. Let me tell you why.
I agree.
We are not educated enough in the gun world to go and get one. Perfect example. Single mom walks in. Want to buy a gun. Cool. You have this, you have that. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. See you in 10 days.
Right.
What? I need it now.
Right.
Nope. Sorry. Can't do that. Why not? It's the law. When did this happen? 1996?
So true.
And she's like, what the walks out pissed. That's one way that you could put it, that how stupid this is. All right, because some people don't know. A lot of people are,
they think they're gonna buy a gun over the counter, which is and we go back to a little bit to the news situation. If you guys gonna and it goes to all the news from fucking KTLA and Fox News, all these motherfuckers, fuck you guys, because you guys have the same agenda from CNN. All you guys all say the same thing. Every channel from the news says the same shit from the other channel. You guys are fucking parrots, like fucking broken records. You guys have an agenda. The agenda is to scare the normal population, to scare the weak people. You can't scare us. You can't scare me, and you can't scare him. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we know right and we know wrong. And trust me, and we know our laws and we know our God-given fucking rights. And you motherfuckers are not gonna fucking intimidate us with your fucking bullshit that you guys say in the news. Oh, crime is high. There's less cops because budget cuts. Why would you say that? Why would you advertise that and say that to the fucking population? You know why they do that? Go ahead.
You guys ever get the Amber Alerts?
Yeah. Think I just
missing
got one now.
child. Last seen in this car.
Right.
You think that guy's not like
just saw
trying to switch cars?
He has a phone too. Thank you.
Trying to switch cars.
Oh, he has a phone too, and he just saw himself being reported. And you know what he's gonna do? thank you for for
letting
me know
Toss
that
the
you guys
phone,
are
get a
looking
new
for
car.
me. I'm gonna get rid of this phone. Get me a burner. Get rid of the car that you guys are saying that I'm in, and you know,
And that's it.
and you guys are putting this person in danger more than anything. You know, it's like you guys actually do this to hurt more people instead of protecting people. If you guys, I promise you, and this goes to everybody out there, if even you guys, the power they have on social media, instead of posting bad shit and post people getting robbed and all that stuff, you guys start posting good, positive, people defending themselves and protecting themselves and taking down these bad people. I promise you,
They won't
these
even
bad
make it to
people,
the agenda, though.
they're gonna, well, yeah, but
It won't
these
even
bad
make it
people
to
are gonna
the
be
news.
scared now because they're gonna be scared of the fucking normal us people that we can defend ourselves. No, what you guys are doing is putting fear and controlling and manipulating the fucking people. This is why I get mad about this whole bullshit with the news. You're 100% right about that. You know, they think they're smart. They're not. They're fucking idiots, bro. You know, you only fucking with the weak-minded people. You know, and that's the fucked up part about it. Their agenda is to control the weak motherfuckers. People like us are a threat. People like us, we are uncontrollable. So guess what? We are always gonna be the fucking people that they're gonna be talking about. You know what I mean? But we are the actual fucking normal
Bro,
motherfuckers.
they made me a fucking felon for a pistol brace overnight.
I being in the system and I being out the system.
You're a felon?
Well,
Correction.
Correct.
the ATF
Yes.
recently, like literally like 4 days ago. Was it 4 days ago? I don't know. I have to check my resources. Anyways, they made a final decision in regards to a pistol brace. If you own a pistol brace, you have to turn it into the ATF, destroy the gun, or register it as a SBR, which is a short barrel rifle.
Right.
Or put a longer barrel. Putting a longer barrel on an AR pistol dedicated lower that says that the serial number of the fucking thing, the lower is a pistol.
Right.
That's breaking the law too.
Yeah, it's contradicting yourself. It's pretty stupid because it's considered a pistol, but now you turn it into
Into
an
a
AR.
rifle.
So it's like it's so
It's
stupid.
stupid.
It's so stupid.
And it basically said anything that you could shoulder,
You're right.
it will be considered like butt stock. That it cannot be shouldered, right? Even with the stupid little
The attachment.
yeah, the buffer. Even
No,
with
it's a barrel. It's like
it's just a buffer.
a
It's
buffer.
just a buffer.
you can still use it.
I could still use it,
Oh, fuck yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't want to get into it because they'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on.
We could use that as evidence. No,
We're not even
I plead
encouraging
the
people to
fifth.
do it either. So yeah, that's
so-
not what we're doing here.
So it was originally made for for veteran people that are even amputated
Right.
to actually
Have some
hold
support.
it and pull the trigger with their left hand.
Correct.
That's why when I was at SHOT Show, this guy was a veteran. Well, the one
Right.
I was telling you was telling the ATF literally to go fuck themselves. And he's like, "What are you guys gonna take away next? My wheelchair? I fought for this country, damn it.
Yeah.
What did you do? You know?" And it's sad, dude, because that's basically eliminating people that are handicapped to
Yeah.
not have a pistol brace.
And to defend themselves and protect themselves.
Now, so imagine you broke your leg, right? Crutches are illegal. Crawl.
Imagine.
Hop your ass to the next room.
Yeah, man.
That's basically what happened, dude. So they said within 160 days, you guys have to either dispose of it, destroy it, bring it in, or just put a longer upper receiver, or register it as a SBR, short barrel rifle.
Correct.
People over, I'm gonna say in the millions, have became felons overnight.
I'm pretty sure there's something in our house that will probably get us in trouble.
Tortillas.
Your stove.
I don't know, dude, but
Wait, we switching batteries?
Yeah, just
Okay.
it went for a while.
Wait, went out for a minute?
No,
Oh, well then.
just went out.
Oh, it just went out. Okay. Like we had some good subjects in. We better bring
Yeah,
them up.
no, we're at 2 hours.
Yeah.
oh,
Nah, we're gonna edit it to an hour. We stick to the good. We gotta stick to the good subjects. Don't worry about it.
No, but podcasts are supposed to go for like 2 hours.
dude, pistol braces. Fuck.
This one's all good conversations because
It is good because like
you're learning shit, huh, Alex? Even like Alex, like he just wants to go shoot, but he doesn't know much of what he needs to do.
Like these right here. These are 23 rounds.
Yeah. Ah, I love this Max.
I like how it sticks out with the gun though.
Well, the bottom part,
Hold
fuck yeah.
Did you guys hear what happened today in court with the rapper Young Thug
No.
during court?
Like-
Because he's in court right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that does look cool. Very John Wick like.
Oh.
We're gonna go watch this movie today. We're gonna be at the house watching. What you doing? John Wick 3. I'm in John Wick 3. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to wrap it up in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
just
we
do
are.
it
Alright,
So-
2 hours, just so you know.
No.
Oh, fuck. It's 1 in the morning?
I know, Doc. So look, what we started late. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap it up, and then we're gonna use some of these clips. Well, we don't put it on the full podcast. We're gonna use it for the Instagram, and then on TikTok. Now we're on TikTok now. All right, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Ready?
What was I gonna say? Oh, Young Thug.
Oh yeah.
He's in court right now, right?
Uh-huh.
All his people are ratting him out.
Okay. Nothing new there.
Yeah. He's in court, and one of his homeboys hands him a Percocet in court, and they caught him handing him a Percocet.
I actually did that in court. What an
in
idiot.
court.
So fucking retard. Well, wasn't
They-
Johnny
they-
Depp fucking
right
wife
there
was
in
doing
court,
cocaine when she was in
Oh,
Spain?
she was
She was
like-
with the napkin and she was like, yeah, like
Ooh.
the wife of John. The
No,
ex-wife of
Amber.
Johnny- yeah.
Amber.
She
what's her
was. She
name?
got the napkin and she was like sniffing it like all hard. So they caught her like.
Yours.
It looked like she was doing blow, bro. I don't know. What's it called?
Like I don't know. She's probably like, I don't like it, but I just like how it smells.
Yeah.
You know, so,
All
I
right.
don't
So
know,
look.
dude.
Thank you for watching Rntv, my Rambo Nation people, man. We're gonna end the show, and by only way to end it the correct way, we're gonna let my brother JC to end it and close it for us, man. So remember, this is episode 4. Like, subscribe, and comment any questions, anything to do, and anything you want to even ask my brother. Please leave it in the comments. He's gonna go look at him. He's gonna, make sure he takes the time to respond. And if you guys want to go directly, we're gonna post up his Instagram page as well, so you guys can DM him and ask him all the questions you need, and even to get information or to even just get school on some shit that you need to get school on. My man has the time for it, and he will make the time for it, because this is what he lives for, and this is his business. Brother, can you please let me know how you want to close this out?
course.
And want to give shout outs.
Thank you for bringing me back. Of
course, man.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, so if anything, I mean, when it comes to firearms or anything like that, go ahead and reach out to me. Want any custom work? Call me up. Quick turnaround times, you know that?
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes, depending on what you get.
Yeah.
And how many you get?
I mean, it's also plating and
That's
also,
true.
yeah. So, but most of the time it's quick.
Yeah.
Most of the
sure.
time it's very quick. Yeah, contact me. Wick it out. Shout out to Syndicus. All right. Those are my partners right there. We've been doing this for very
Hope to
long
meet
time.
you guys soon, man.
And yeah, I mean, stay tactical, stay safe, and good night.
Adios. Bada bing, bada boom.